Hello, it's nice to see everyone. This is Sociology 1010 online. I'm your professor, Scott Jackson. It's nice to see everyone. Uh, so just let's get going. This is kind of your introduction video, just to kind of give you the feedback or to give you a path, a guideline as to what I'm kind of looking for this semester from you. This is the first time I've taught sociology online. So I would ask for you to be patient, and I would also ask for if you have some feedback, if you see something that's not working as well, send me a message. I'd like to improve it for next semester, or if possible, I'd like to improve it for this semester. So I would really, really, really like to have an open dialogue. I will be recording these videos once a week. I will be recording them live. You're welcome to come to them live. I will record them, and then you will, of course, watch them. Now, that's going to take place of your attendance this semester. Um, you do not have to come to these recordings live. I will upload these recordings to YouTube every week, and you're welcome to watch those every week. During the course of this video, I will give a kind of a code word, okay? On that code word, if you will submit on Canvas, there'll be a little box on Canvas. It'll say week, or in like this one, it'll be intro week. Then it'll be week 1, week 2, things like that. An intro week where I ask for you to give me the password. Okay. So the password to verify that you have watched this introduction class and you're ready to just absolutely nail it will be orange. Okay. So on the little, there'll be a little box on Canvas that will just basically say, or it'll say record or class. Here, in fact, let me just go ahead and give me just 1 second. Let me upload it real quick. Okay. Thanks for that little pause. Let me just go ahead and share my screen with you. Let's go ahead and right here. Let's go ahead and share this screen. So this is what it's going to look like. Okay, so the very first thing that you're going to do, this is the class homepage, okay? This will be under class recordings. You will have the assignment where you put in the password or the code, the phrase, whatever I told you. Remember, today's is orange, okay? So to get credit for this, you will go to click on that. Then you will submit. All you have to do is put orange. Okay, you have to just write in here, submit the word orange this week, and you get credit for today. Pretty easy. I just want to make sure that you're watching, make sure you're getting something out of it. Week 1 will be the same. Whatever passcode I use next week, that's what you're going to put in there. Okay. Additionally, this is where you will find the recordings. Now, there's none up yet because I'm doing that for this. It's going to be up here in just a second. When I'm done with this, I'll upload it to YouTube, and then I'll put the link in right here. Okay, it'll just entitled Intro Week Class or something like that. Okay, so here is my biography. Feel free to peruse that. Feel free to look at that. Here are a couple of songs that I think help to understand views on the American dream. One of the themes that we're going to be talking about a lot this semester is the American dream. Is it alive? Is it good? Is it something we want in our life? I love the American dream. I have a great life. And I have a great life because I live in America. But is that still available for you? These are all questions and themes that we're going to be talking about over the course of this semester, okay? So let's go ahead and give you what we're looking at right here. So the textbook is completely free. There is no cost for the textbook, okay? No charge at all. All right? No charge for the textbook. It is totally free. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. You'll just basically download it right there. I won't do it right now because it takes up all this and I'm on data right now. So you don't need to worry. You don't need to worry about a textbook. It is right there. That will help you take the quizzes. But I don't expect you to read the entire textbook, okay? I don't expect you to read the entire textbook. Let me make that clear. The chapters are like 30, 35. They're between 25 and 40 pages. I don't expect you to do that, okay? What I do expect you to do is to be able to scan them enough to do the quizzes. So this is what your first quiz looks like. That's not due until January 18th, your first quiz. Use chapter 1, etc. This is all good stuff right here. There are mostly multiple choice. There will be 1 or 2 essays per turn. They're not real big. Just remember that your final grade that you see will not come until after I'm done grading the essays, okay? I will be doing all the grading. I will not have a TA grade those essays. It'll be completely me, okay? So let's talk about observations. These are kind of the big deal, okay? These are the observations. Now, they're not a big deal. They're fun. They're my favorite part, okay? Please tell me about a social interaction that you saw on campus, in your home, at church, or some other sort of social venue that you interpret through a sociological lens, okay? What was interesting about it? What was normal about it? What was abnormal about it? Some of the best observations that I get are the ones where it's just like a normal everyday occurrence. I saw 2 girls sit by a good-looking guy. You know, that's a pretty normal observation. But your interpretation of it is what'll be interesting. In fact, we've already had 2 people grade it. Occasionally, maybe at the end of every week's class, I will go over a couple of the observations and we'll just talk about them together, okay? So just know that this is going to be something that you see every time. Let me share this with you, okay? This is something you need to know. Please know that writing with AI will give you a 0. Everyone understand that? Writing with AI will give you a 0. Now, using AI to get information, using AI to summarize concepts, nothing wrong with that, okay? I don't have a problem with that. But when it comes to the writing, or when it comes to Grammarly, grammar software, do not use it. It is impossible for me and my AI checker to discern whether it's completely AI or grammar checking. Do not use it. Okay, everyone understand me? Please do not use AI. In fact, to get points for this week's attendance, please write down, I promise to not use AI. Put down orange, and I promise not to use AI. To get credit, I promise not to use AI in orange, okay? For this week's intro class attendance participation. Okay, hopefully that's clear for everyone. Observations, these are designed to be easy. I anticipate that you will get a full 100% credit on every single one. As long as you do it, you're going to get credit, okay? So I want you to do it, okay? So this is what you're going to have due. The first assignment will be due tomorrow, January 9th, okay? So it's important that you get that done. It's important that you do these every week. There's every week on Friday, every week. Bam, simple. Just make it real simple. Do it before that if you want, but there's no changing it up. Quizzes will not be every week. You probably have a quiz maybe 2/3 of the time, maybe a little more than 2/3 of the weeks. You'll have a quiz. Let's see. Let's go to assignments. Let's see how many quizzes you have exactly. Okay, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you only have 8 this week, okay? All right. So here are the bigger assignments. This will be I have them called research paper. They're not really called research paper. We should probably just rename it as writing and essay. That's a much better way to put it. All right. So the first one isn't due until, this isn't due until February 8th. The first assignment you have due is February 1st, though. Designing a research study. We're going to talk more about that as time progresses, as it gets closer, okay? Tammy's story, we'll talk about that as it gets closer to. We'll talk about families as that gets closer. All of these things we're going to talk about as they get closer. I just want you to know that these are going to be the assignments that you're doing, okay? Mandatory office hours, we will do office hours. That's just simple, you and me. We can do it in person, maybe if I'm around. Oh, probably one thing I need to tell you, that the reason why I'm not teaching in person this semester is I've been passing out quite a bit. In fact, I have my specifically designed hard hat in case I pass out. I hit my head here. It's not going to hurt. I want you guys to know that if I do pass out, there's no harm, there's no risk, there's no danger. It's just something that's been happening to me. Basically, I just have to be at home in a safe spot where if I do pass out, I just hit my head on like a cushion or something. Okay. So I want you to know that there's no danger to me. I want you to know that. Got to make that clear. Okay. So I will probably not be on campus very much this semester, if at all, depending on how my health's going. Okay. Here are your exams. Number one, that is due it's not due until March 1st, is your Humans of Snow. This is one of the easiest exams that I'll ever give. They're projects. I call them exams or projects. They take the place of exams, okay? They're projects. The first one will be Humans of Snow. That'll be due March 1st. And you can read that. Just know that it's pretty easy. I'm just basically asking you to go out and have 5 conversations, 5 meaningful conversations, okay? Again, same thing with AI, same thing with generative AI. Project 2, sociological imagination movie assignment. That one's going to be kind of your more difficult one, okay? That one's going to be a little more difficult than the Humans of Snow. Free. Okay, there we go. So you have your Humans of Snow, your sociological imagination movie assignment, and then finally your social. So I don't the ones I give you multiple choice, true, false, the basic, easy, traditional ones are going to be your quizzes. Okay, these are going to be projects. I don't like big high stakes exams. I don't think they do any good. I think they just lean towards people cheating. They lean towards people just not getting stuff done properly. Um, I don't like exams. I don't like traditional exams. So low stakes quizzes, and then the higher stakes will be projects, things that you can work on, things that you're not time pressured for, things like that. Okay. Okay. Those are your observations. Those are your major assignments. Okay. So let's just go back to our modules for just a second. That's going to be right up here is where you're going to see my class, my first intro week class. I'll have a YouTube clip linked to it. There's my biography. This is all stuff that's coming up. Okay. I think that's pretty much it, guys. I don't have a whole lot as far as to tell you today. I hope if you have any questions, please message me. You're welcome to call me. The best way to contact me is through Canvas. I get messages directly to my phone if you message me to Canvas. Email could take a little while. Plus, on Canvas, I get a record of everyone that's emailed me and what time and everything like that. So it's just, Canvas is by far my favorite way to do it. Okay. So please, 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 please message me over Canvas. Okay. Best way to contact me. If you need to call or text for some reason, again, I think Canvas messaging will be just as fast, but feel free to call me if it feels like you need to FaceTime or need to have more of a conversation. I understand that, right? It's not going to be as easy as it's not going to be as easy to have when you can't have in-person discussions. So I imagine you'll need to have conversations with me. So my phone number is available on the syllabus. That's my personal line. We can talk over FaceTime. We can have a phone conversation. I know those are scary to you guys, or whatever. My phone number is 303-489-6401. Again, my phone number, in case you want it, I think it is written down already, but 303-489-6401. I feel like this is kind of a rush. My first days usually are. Just know that this is not going to be a difficult class. I really sincerely hope that it'll be difficult in the sense that you'll think about things in very challenging, difficult ways. but at the same time, the assignments are not going to be overly difficult. You're going to get good grades. This should be a class that you can boost your GPA through. Okay. I really don't expect it to be too difficult. So I want you guys to know that I'm here for you. Reach out. Please do not hesitate to reach out. One thing I like to talk about, I'll end with this. Okay. I'm bipolar too. I have bipolar. It is a serious mental health condition. And I understand, and it's exacerbated very much by the winter. So I understand, guys. I understand if you go through something like this, okay? I want you to know that I'm here for you. I want you to know that if you're having a bad week, a bad month, contact me. If you're prone to depression and you're worried that in the future you're going to miss a couple classes, a week or two, tell me now. Tell me now. It is so easy for me to work with you in advance. It is very difficult for me to work with you after you've missed a lot. I'll try my best. I'll do my best, but I can't promise. But if you contact me in advance, I promise that I will do everything I can to make sure. And that's not just mental health. Let's say you break a leg, not an actor. Literally, let's say break your arm. Let's say you break your arm. I'm going to work with you. I want you to know that one of the things that I pride myself on more than anything else as a professor is that when I get student evaluations, most of them will say, Scott cares about me. I want you to know that I care about you. I want you to know that I want you to succeed. This is a very difficult time in your life. Things are in upheaval, things are changing. Let me guide you through this time. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you, okay? I mean that. Don't hesitate to reach out. Let's say you get dumped by your boyfriend. That's serious stuff. More likely you get dumped by your girlfriend. It's always the girls that do the dumping. Us guys are happy, man. We don't break up very easy. It's always the girls, man. Anyway, sorry, Jack. I want you to know that I'm there for you. Anything going on in your life, let's say your parents are getting divorced, or anything, keep in contact with me. Let me help you, okay, guys? I love you guys. Great. Thank you so much for being in my class. I want you to feel welcome here. I want you to know that we're going to have a great semester together. If there's anything I can do for you, please don't hesitate to ask. My phone number, 303-489-6401, and message me through Canvas, okay? Thanks, guys. See you later.